Hello. My name is Annie, and today I'm doing my cash unstuffing for the month of July. So I hope you've all been well. I'm recovering from COVID, so, it is what it is. I'm having my second coffee of today, and I can tell you it's not going to stop here. Okay, so I didn't do a check-in unstuffing for the month of June. Well, I did film it, I just couldn't be bothered editing it, to be honest. And I got to the end of my book for July, so it's all over the place. So the first week of July was pretty busy for me. I don't even remember. Containers. I decided to reconfigure my pantry with, the sealable containers. When I first moved into my apartment, I went to Kmart and bought the cooking containers that if you watch my cooking videos, you'll see. And they had the seal top, the vacuum seal. They came loose. So basically they lasted 2 years. So I bought the containers that have the clips, the 4 clips on the side. And that cost me $56.09. Another Kmart thing, $2. I think they were the labels. Groceries, a big shop for me, $112.72. Flowers, $130. One of the ladies in my building was widowed, so a couple of us pulled together to get her a giant bouquet of flowers. I made her some meals, just didn't want her to cook. So Aldi, bakery, sashimi, $66. Oh yeah, I had friends over, I think, that Saturday. It's all been a blur. So we had sushi and takeaway at my place. Yeah, snacks, home. I couldn't for the life of me tell you what this was. The first week I spent $400.49. To the second week of July, subscription for the cloud, Aldi $32.61, and I evidently had a takeaway. I think I had a Thai takeaway, $35.65. So what does that get me? Instead of a Friday night takeaway, obviously I opted for a Saturday night. I typically get something like a chicken pad Thai, which costs about, $16 at my local. Plus, I get curry puffs, 4 curry puffs, taking me to about $25, $26. And then sometimes I get chicken wings on top. So, yeah, a large serving. Usually I do have enough left over that I can throw in the fridge and have a very quick, light lunch the day after. I don't like to eat a big lunch at all. So $35.65 for takeaway. Aldi, probably a top-up shop of milk and a few pieces of fruit. Then the third week of July, I spent a lot of money. It was the Amazon Prime Day sales, so I typically like to stock up on a year's worth of things if I can find a good price on these things. So same thing with the family. I got, I think, my parents probably a year's worth of dishwashing liquid. I also got them a whole bunch of paper towels. I don't remember. Whatever they asked for. I got a list and then I just went on Amazon and bought it. My Apple Cloud subscription, $4.49, came out. I bought probably a year's worth of laundry liquid for my washing machine. I don't tend to do a lot of laundry at once. I do tend to do a lot of laundry just at once. So honestly, if I do laundry, it takes me like a whole day. I load up the washing machine to maximum capacity. For reference, as a single person, I have a 8.5 kilo washing machine. It's a front loader, and Yeah. When I went shopping for it in the first instance, Choice was like, this is a great washing machine for a family of 4. And I was like, that suits me because I do not want to be doing laundry very often. But to be honest, it takes like 3 hours to do the full load and then a couple of more hours to dry. So it is a full day affair for me. Cleaning. I bought like a 6-pack of like Dettol house, kitchen and bathroom spray. I don't need a 6-pack, but it was on special and it worked out to be cheaper than buying them from Aldi. So I was like, yep, plus delivery to my place. Phone bill came out. Internet bill, $84.95 came out. I bought shampoo, $90.90. Oh, I bought the fancy shampoo. I haven't tried it yet, but I was like, you know what? At like a 35% off discount, I'm going to buy it. So, yeah. I did resist buying the Dyson hairdryer. It went down to $429, down from like $625, but I was like, no, resist. I don't need a very expensive hairdryer. My hair sucks anyway. Yeah, I didn't buy it, although I did have the funds for it. Then my yearly Amazon subscription came out, $79 for the year. Yeah, I get nearly everything actually delivered from Amazon. Plus my entire family are on my Amazon account, so it is worth it. I'm still really salty though, because for many years it was $59 for the year and it's now $79 for the year. You know, but I'm addicted to next day delivery now, so I can't go back. Coles, $12.90. I have no idea. So week 2 spend, $85.93, and week 3 spend, $516.85. Week 4 spend. Yep, I need to buy a new book. Electricity bill came out monthly, so $72.95. That's way up year on year. Like, I know it's cold, supposedly, but I have a north-facing apartment, so I have really great warmth. Plus, I live in a new build, and the insulation in this place is fantastic. Like, I can genuinely roam around my apartment in a t-shirt right now. Yep, I just had a peep at my thermostat and I don't have any heating on, I don't have anything on, and it's 22 degrees indoors. So I don't know why $72.95 a month is what it's going for, because I've just got lights, basically. Yeah. Whatever. I have 73 cents cashback. I get 1% cashback on utility bills from ING. Oh, speaking of ING, the offer is back. I will put it in my description box below. But if you sign up with this bank using my referral code and you basically deposit money into it, there are some conditions. You don't have to leave it in there. You'll get $100 and I'll get $100. So if you need to sign up or want to sign up with ING to get $100, the link is in my description box below. Anyway, you get 1% cash back on utility bills, which is a whopping 73 cents. Went to Aldi, obviously, got sushi. That's another thing that has gone up. My local place used to do 3 sushi rolls for, I think, $12 or $11.50. They're no longer doing the 3 deal anymore, and so I bought 2 sushi rolls for $4.05 each. So that's what it's going for now. Coffee machine, espresso machine cleaner. I got a descaler for $15.80. A snack, $12.60. Oh, yeah, this one I actually saw on Amazon. I had a childhood, a bit of nostalgia. I saw those little LCM bars were on special on Aldi, so I got a few boxes, which in hindsight, a bit of regret. They're very sweet, and I probably only should have just bought like one box. So that's probably enough on the snacking for, honestly, the rest of the year. They're very sweet. Reduced sugar even. Yeah, so apparently childhood snacks and lunchbox snacks are very, very sweet now. And I have a sweet tooth, by the way, so... Coffee, my coffee beans, I spent $64. They're going up in price. I do buy fresh coffee beans from a Sydney roaster, so, it is what it is. I know some people are like, oh, just get Aldi beans or something. I have tried Aldi beans and they're not nice. Sorry, they're just not nice. I like a wanky coffee, so $64 for the month. Yeah, and I have been buying coffee beans, by the way, like every month for the last 15, 16 years. So, yeah. Even, I would say pre-pandemic, I was spending about $50 a month. So, it's gone up quite sharply. Dinner, $44.49. I had my Friday takeaway. Now, this time I got an Indian takeaway. I try not to use Menulog and Uber because I think they just take way too much from the restaurant. And as a small business owner, I hate it when tech likes to take money away from you. But I have no Indian place within walking distance of me, so I did use Menulog for this. It's a very, very expensive meal compared to, say, getting a Thai from my local. $44.49. So I've got to work out some way to make Indian food at home and not have it taste really badly. I've not had much success in the past. Anyway, week 4 of July was $247.24. And finally, the last couple days of July, health insurance, $78.60. Obviously, that has gone up, but what's new, right? Aldi, $34.38, just a milk and fruit and veg top-up shop. And apparently Coles as well. So... week 5, these 3 days, $137.74, taking my July total to $1,388.25. Lots on stuff. Bills and utilities. So I had the Amazon yearly subscription, electric bill, health insurance fortnightly. So I started the month with $1,700 and I'm ending the month with $1,330. Let's check. 1,100, 200, 300, 20, 30. Council rates. Now, I just got the bill for it. It is going up by quite a margin. My best friend actually texted me last night. She was like, who's got their council bills? Now, hers is extraordinary. She lives in the Sydney inner west, so trendier place, but her land value is less than mine. But her council bills are probably, $110 more per quarter compared to mine. So, yeah, ouch, right? But either way, mine are going up, so I'm going to have to rejig the year's budget for this in the April cash stuffing. Strata bill, that's also going up. I'm on the committee, so I know how much it's going up by, and it's a whopper. groceries. Now, I did have that week where Mum did my grocery shopping for me. Honestly, COVID basically took me out. I was so tired from it, and I had some severe weight loss. Like, I lost 4 kilos in 5 days. It was rapid. And although I've been trying to lose a little bit of weight, I've been doing it really healthily for the last few months. And this took me to a very strange body situation. I'm recovering, and I've since put on some of that weight back on, but I've noticed I can feel all of my ribs now. It's not great. I'm a very, very short person. So, my ideal weight is 55 kilos. And I was around the 57 kilo mark pre-COVID. Not great for me. I kind of want to bring it back down. In my early 20s, if you go back a decade, I was weighing at 53, 52 kilos. Yeah, COVID took me way down to 53 kilos within 4 days, and it was not great. I've noticed in the week or two after in my recovery that although my weight is creeping up again, so it most likely was water weight, I have lost a couple of inches around the waist and around the rib area. Some of the clothes that I was wearing that were perfect fitting before have become loose. So there's that. I still feel really tired, and I still have a mild lingering cough. It is my first time, by the way, having COVID. I know. You're probably at home thinking, oh, probably not that bad. Yeah, well, I've never had it before, so I had no idea what to expect. 4 years of dodging, and if I'm honest, I wasn't careful going around. So I'm just upset that my body has given way. Anyway, groceries. I started the month with $600 and ended the month with $40. I'm just going to roll that over into August stuffing. Splurge. I had no energy to spend any money, so I still have a healthy amount. Home. I bought a whole bunch of stuff for the home. I started the month with $360 and ended with $100, so $260 is coming out. Family, same thing. Started the month with $185, left with $45. Gifts and hosting, gifts, yeah, I did host at the beginning of the month. It's just been that long. 165 I started with, I'm left with 85, so 50, 65, 85. My rollover, finally, I was keeping track of all of my expenses, even through the COVID fog. And my rollover for the whole month is $17.26. So I'll just throw a 20 in here to remind me. So since I am at the end of my book, I did tally the whole thing up. From January to July inclusive, right? My monthly totals. This is all expenses, pretty much, minus my family's expenses and minus my mortgage. So as a single person in Sydney, that's how much it's costing minus the mortgage. January, $1,138, February, $2,800, March, $1,500, April, $1,600, May, $2,500, June, $1,200, $300, and July, $1,300. So obviously it fluctuates because of some bills are quarterly and some bills are monthly. But from January to the end of July in 2024, I have spent $12,354.51. And if I average that out over 7 months, it's $1,764.93 a month, which is lower than last year. Last year, I averaged $2,100 per month, but 2023 included some international travel. So I definitely have cut back on expenditure in 2024, primarily because my mortgage is costing me a mozza. It's costing me like $1,500 more month per month compared to last year. We've had 13 interest rate rises with the potential for another one. Joy. So I've obviously had to cut back in every aspect that I can to cover that amount. I noticed that I hold off on making any purchase or any upgrade. Now I really do think about where my money is going. I think like most people experiencing, expenses are up. And my business is doing okay, but it's slowing down. I just have to control what I can control, I guess. So anyway, that's been my spending. My August cash stuffing will probably be a bit lower. I have to fiddle around with some things. I just didn't work for a week when I had COVID. So, I'm down like $1,200 or something. So I'll have to find the money from somewhere. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you've all been well, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.